It's Kaylee. I haven't posted in a while, but I've been like busy and my computer broke and yeah, okay, but a few things have happened since I last made a video. I auditioned for The Voice. That was a fun experience. Actually, that's kind of it. I went to Omaha, I went to Wisconsin, but recently, like this past weekend, I went to Valley Fair and Warped Tour with a couple friends of mine. So I'm just gonna kind of like talk about that weekend, I guess. I don't know. My friend Brittany picked me up on Saturday morning, and we went to the town where her sister lived, and we stayed with her for a while because we were gonna go to Valley Fair, but there was like really bad rain and there was a tornado, and then like it touched down outside of the town we were in, but we still got the sirens, so we had to like stay for a while, and then that passed and we went to Valley Fair and we brought her niece, and we kind of just spent like the rest of the night there. And on our way home, we got her GPS took us into the city, and so we didn't get home till 2-ish, 2:30. We fell asleep around then, and then the next morning we get up and we're like, okay, at 8:30 we're gonna get up and we're gonna get ready. Well, we ended up getting up at 8:30, but not getting ready till 10:30. So like we kind of missed the beginning, but that was okay. We went to Taco John's, got some food before we went, and when we got there, we didn't really have to wait in line because like everybody else was gone, so that was cool. So we walk in and we're walking around and looking, and there's like a bunch of people lined up, and so we were like walking by this tent and we're like, what's going on in there? And we look, and it's 303, and like they're like taking pictures and stuff. And my friend Cheyenne and I were like, oh my god, we have to get a picture, oh my god, we have to get in line. And the line was so short. Like, there was like 6 or 7 people in front of us, tops, and like, it was great. And like, so we get in line, and then a bunch of other people start lining up as well. And it was like, towards the end of like, the thing. So I guess we were kind of like at a dead area time thing. And so we got in line. And the guy was like, okay, get your phones and cameras ready because we're not going to wait for you. And so I have this phone, which I only use for texting and stuff because it doesn't have storage on it. But this phone doesn't work for texting and stuff. Like, it broke for texting, and so I got the new one. But this one has, like, pictures and videos and games and music on it. So, like, I have storage. And my other phone was full, and so I pulled this one out. And we go in, and I met them, and we took a picture. That's me from Brittany. And she didn't even like know who they were. We were talking about it, and she's like, "Oh, apparently I'm at 303." And I was like, "You don't even know? Like what? We were just sitting in line to meet random people." But yeah, that was fun. And then we kind of just walked around and looked at all the tents and stuff. We didn't stay the whole time either because it was very hot and like just crowded, and we were getting sweaty and just didn't like feel. We didn't feel it anymore, but we stayed for like 5 hours. I saw Good Charlotte. I watched The Story So Far. I heard State Champs. I didn't watch them, and I heard 303. And We the Kings were my favorites. I heard a bunch of other ones when I was walking around, but I didn't really like know their names. Everybody there that I heard was like really good. So then, yeah, that was basically Warped. I know, like, it's hard to, like, go into detail because there was a lot of walking around. There was a tent there set up where they had a bunch of paint, and you could paint yourselves for some money, and all the money they had was donated to schools who couldn't afford art supplies. And so we kind of, like, just did some painting. Oh, those were our legs. I don't know if you can see, but we each had a handprint on our leg. There was a tent, and I mainly did this because it was in the shade and it was like free, so I gave them $1. But like they painted your hair, and mine was pink. I had a handprint on my face. Show it to Brittany. The next day we went to a lake, and at that lake we were swimming with her nieces, and there was like these people there with a dog, and the dog was adorable, and we were like, oh my god, look at the dog. And none of us were like gonna go over there, but Brittany's D started going over, and we're like, ask. And so she's like, can I pet your dog? And we're like, yeah. And so she was playing with her dog, and we went over, and started talking to them and like kind of just hung out with them for a while, and now we're friends and now we're in a group chat. So yeah, this was really boring. I was planning for it to be like, yeah, awesome, woo, a Warped Tour. It was really fun. If you get a chance to go to Warped Tour, I would go. I'm making it sound really boring, but it was actually like one of the most fun things I've ever done in my entire life. Like walking around, it's really interesting. Like I like walking around. Like there were so many people. I complimented so many people's hair. I was like, hey, I like your hair. Oh my god, I love your hair. Your hair is amazing. Like I'm like, there was a lot of cool tattoos and a lot of cool piercings. There was just a lot of cool people. Like everybody that I ended up standing next to was really nice. I was like scared that I ended up standing next to somebody and like knocked over or like shoved or just like, I don't know, I get like nervous around a lot of people, but it was like a really calm, chill atmosphere. It was, yeah, I would recommend it. It was really fun. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on in my life, I guess. Update? I don't know. This weekend on Sunday I am going to Sounds Live Feels Live with 5 Seconds of Summer with my friend Piper. She got us pit tickets and I'm pumped. I'm gonna pee. I'm so excited. Okay. So yeah, I'll definitely do a video on that. It'll probably be more detailed. I'm hoping. I'm kind of like trying to figure out what I want to do with this, because I kind of want the channel to be more than just like singing, but I don't want to do vlogs and I don't want to just do story times. So I'm hoping to do like a little mix, I guess. I don't know. I'm rambling now. Anyway, that's what's going on in my life, guys. I'll talk to you next week. Bye!